fire a couple missiles way over their heads, right? So they think I just can't aim. Then, when I got my last heat seeker, bam! They never know what hit them. They think it's an accident.
Yeah, probably because it was an accident.
Excuse me, the boy's trying to learn ways to break out of the pack, you know, to find an edge. Now, he can learn to fly with shields up like Grandma by listening to you, or he can push the envelope a little bit.
The only envelope you've ever pushed is the one addressed to common sense.
Well, he does have quite a kill score, sir.
Maniac leads a charmed life. There's one on every ship, but only one. Relying on luck like he does is a poor way to reach old age.
There you have it, kid. You can reach old age, like a certain someone we know, and maybe get yourself a gold watch. Or you could fly the stick with little style, huh? Little tood, make a name for yourself. Tough call.
But the choice is yours, Catscratch. You want your name on a gold watch? Or a coffin?
You gonna finish that?
No.
Really? What is that stuff?
I don't know.
Sir, I think you're gonna find this very interesting.
Colonel, I just want to tell you how much your efforts have meant to all of us here in Circe.
Just doing our duty. I'll pass your thanks on to the crew.
We have something else we'd like to offer you. During the Kilrathi War, we built a pretty extensive eavesdropping web around the outer edges of this system. This civil war has narrowed our focus greatly, so there's been little time to process what the web's picked up. It's mostly been archived. Parsing this encrypted stuff isn't a priority for us, but maybe you'll find some use for it. It's a hefty data squirt, Lieutenant. Hope you have the bandwidth.
Hell yes! Open the floodgates.
Keep me posted on this.
Sure. Sir, I think you're gonna find this very interesting.
What is this?
One of our MIPs.
Myth?
Manned insertion pod. Little gimmick I stole about a year ago from some con-fed testing site when no one was looking.
Never heard of it.
Of course not. Takes them guys forever to release new technology. With all their red tape about safety and such.
Definitely not for claustrophobic types.
Oh, it's a snug fit. But it's just a thing for squeezing folks into a spot where a shuttle might be too big or attract too much attention. See that? Latches right onto the target. Then laser cuts a hole so the guy inside can crawl right through.
Lock and launch procedure?
Just like firing an MREC. Of course, the fellow in there has got to release the safety first. And he's pretty much on his own with minimal steerage.
Minimal?
Enough to dock at the target, and then fly back out to where you can tractor him in. And it gets pulled right back to one of your hard points. They can fire it again if you need to.
Take you away from your missions list. We believe we've discovered the enemy's main supply route. Since the Circean government is planning a new offensive as we speak, it'll do a lot of good if you can shut down this supply line now. Here's the nav map.
Right through a nebula.
Now that's why we haven't been able to find it till now. Convoys have been passing through there like clockwork.
So it's time to cut it off.
Chop it into little pieces, Colonel. Oh, one other thing. We're picking up some very odd redshift signals from a small artificial satellite circling the sixth planet. Now we'd like to pluck this thing out of its orbit, take a closer look at it. Good luck.
Who wants to tractor in that satellite?
I'll volunteer for that one, sir.
Any other takers? All right, Catscratch. Looks like you get the milk run. Let's go, people.
Don't screw this one up, kid. Looks like a cakewalk. The Vindicator won't get you through long battles with that light armor, but it's the only one you can use for atmospheric missions.
Enemy sighted, Colonel.
Break formation and open fire.
These guys are history. Look at him burn! Prepare to die! Yes! Look at him burn! Look at him burn! Looks like they're too scared to show, Colonel.
Sir, Catscratch is in big trouble. He's recovered the satellite, but the enemy's tracked him down and leached his craft. He's a sitting duck, sir.
What do you say, Colonel? We're gonna scrub the original mission?
Can't let the kid die. We're going after him.
All right. I'm downloading a new nav map to you, sir.
If you guys clear out some of these bogies, I can eject.
Colonel, if he ejects, we can demolish his ship. The enemy won't ever get their satellite back then.
Break formation and open fire.
These guys are history. Prepare to die! You're nothing but gutter dog, border worlders.
Give me a damage report. Return to base.
Mission complete.
Need clearance.
You're cleared, sir, and thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Get over here. Get over it. What did I say? What did I tell you?
I'm really sorry, sir.
I just want to know how the hell you got in that predicament. It was supposed to be a milk run.
I guess it got a little too clever, sir. I fired off a couple missiles as decoys like Maniac was talking about, Only I missed when it really counted, sir.
I should have known.
If I ever hear you handing out advice again, I will personally put a big red bullseye on your back and declare it open season.
Hey, I didn't tell him he should do any of that stuff.
And while we're at it, Panther's about ready to perform some below-the-belt surgery on you unless you keep your testosterone levels in check. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lower asshole tolerance around here, old buddy. You better get with the program.
I'll check with you later.
You know, that stunt cost us. Cost the border worlds quite a lot.
I'm really sorry, sir.
We weren't so desperate for pilots. I'd ground you in a minute, but consider yourself on probation. The rest of the decade.